everybody, I'm Arglethump, and this is my schedule for July 2021 on this book review channel. Okay, so I'm actually going to finish with Nancy Drew files for now. On the 6th, I'll do Nancy Drew files 71 and 72, and on the 18th, I'll do 73 and 74, which brings me to the end of the Passport to Romance trilogy, where Nancy gets a hot Australian boyfriend named Mick, and they make out a lot. And let's see, on the 9th, we've got Babysitters Club 74, Mystery 14, and then on the 21st, Babysitters Club 75 and 76, so just keep going with the Babysitters Club. And then I'm actually at the end of a couple of series, so I finished the Babysitter's Little Sister. So in place of the Babysitter's Little Sister on my lineup, I'm going to be posting short story reviews for various mysteries. I just picked up an anthology of these famous detectives, and half of them I'd never heard of before, like Gideon Fell, Albert Campion, Peter Wimsey, Nero Wolfe. Oh, I'm totally blanking on the famous one. I'd heard of Sam Spade before, but I didn't like his short story. It was terrible. Oh my gosh, I don't know how that guy's famous. So I'm basically just going to review a bunch of mystery short stories from famous detectives, and that's going to be my new review series that I'll be posting. So on the 15th, we'll do a Sherlock Holmes story, so Mystery at Abbey Grange, and then I won't be doing an Agatha Christie story. I read Hercule Poirot in The Dream, and I'll basically post a video explaining why I will never do Agatha Christie reviews on this channel. Long story short, her publishers threatened me with legal action, and so I'm never going to review her stuff, ever. Yeah, that was a sad time for me. Okay, and also I'm gonna do some Frozen books. So on the 12th, I'm gonna finish with, I've been doing Frozen books for like the past 12 months. Not 12 months, 3 months. I'm done with all the Frozen books now. So I've got Olaf and Sven on Thin Ice, which is an ebook, and then Phantoms of Arendelle. And then that'll be it for Frozen. So I'll be posting 2 Robin Hood book reviews on the 24th. So they're based on the Disney Robin Hood movie. And these 2 have completely unique plots. So most of the Robin Hood books are just based on the movie, but these ones have totally original stories. So I decided to do reviews for them. Now the question becomes, what should I review next? What's going to go in that slot in the lineup? I think it's going to be Rainbow Magic Fairies. Yeah, Rainbow Magic Fairies. Yeah, that's what I'll post instead. But then what's going to go in my review order to replace Nancy Drew files? I'm going to let you guys watching this video decide. Let me give you the list of these. These are a series that I've done reviews for, so just let me know which ones you want. We've got Anna and Elsa, Barbie and Friends, Berenstain Bears Big Chapter books, California Diaries, Disney Chills. That's a scary series. I just picked it up last month. It's like Goosebumps, but it's got Disney villains. Also Goosebumps. You guys want to see some Goosebumps, huh? Yeah. Let's see. Encyclopedia Brown, Harry Potter, the Franny K. Stein. I read the rest of the books in that series. Nancy Drew, Girl Detective. These Nancy Drew mystery series. I've read reviews for these ones, so I could post those. Nancy Drew Hardy Boys Super Mystery. I've got a bunch of random books, no theme whatsoever, just random books that I've read. River Heights, which is a Nancy Drew spinoff. It's a little romance thing. Also Sweet Valley High and Sweet Valley Twins, done that. 1980s Tom Swift series. Starfleet Academy is a Star Trek one. I don't think it's been popular with my viewers in the past, but I think they're okay. And Paw Enforcement, so the dog that's also a policeman. I've been reading those books. Wouldn't mind doing reviews for them. And I'll do commissions at the end of this month. Anne of Green Gables, probably for sure. I don't know about any of the others at this point in time. If it turns out I don't get enough commissions, or, I'm not able to finish my commissions in time, then I'll just post my, signed book collection. I've got a bunch of signed books, so I made a video of myself showing off signed books. So this is like my signed Animorphs book. It's pretty awesome. Got to meet K.A. Applegate. Awesome! So yeah, in addition to that, this past month, I read Babysitters Club 107, Mind Your Own Business, Kristy, so I thought that was a great one. And then Babysitter's Club Mystery 29, Stacey and the Fashion Victim, which was not so good. It's Stacey, she becomes a model, and somebody sabotages the fashion show. That's the story. Let's see. Hardy Boys Undercover Brothers Haunted. So that's a spin-off of the Hardy Boys Undercover Brothers series, and somebody asked me to review it because they were confused by the ending. And the ending is basically, the culprit is the Scarecrow from Batman. So he shoots a bunch of people full of fear gas to make them afraid because he's experimenting with fear and psychology. That's basically the culprit's motive in Haunted. So I feel like I should also read the first Hardy Boys Undercover Brothers trilogy, because Haunted came out in between books 2 and 3 of the trilogy. And it'd be kind of nice to just have 4 Hardy Boys Undercover Brother books. I don't think I'll keep reading the series to the end, but who knows. I just got the first trilogy. I'll check it out, see if it's any good. It's called Murder House. Could be okay. I read Alexandra, the Royal Baby Fairy. That's a Rainbow Magic fairy book. It's something, all right. Catwoman Tiger Hunt. I got a bunch of Batman books, actually. Here's one of them. This is pretty large. How many pages? 500. So this is 500 pages of Batman short stories. So if I get tired of mystery short stories, I can read the Batman short stories. That'll be awesome, right? And I read a Batman book called Catwoman Tiger Hunt, and it was not very good. And that was basically it. That's all I've read this past month. I haven't done much writing. I'm going to do another Pathway in the Moms game, and that should be the last Pathway of the Moms game. So that should be finished, and that will be great. And then maybe the Moms game will come out sometime soon. I don't know. We haven't got any of the pictures or anything done. I haven't even sent it to my editor. It could be that Paul will read it and think it's trash and not like it. Hopefully that's not the case. Also, I did the Matt Sterling trilogy. So it's by Mildred Ann Wirt. She wrote the first 7 books in the Nancy Drew series, and then immediately after she wrote the Matt Sterling trilogy. So they're like half the size of a Nancy Drew book. It very much reads like a Nancy Drew book, but it's about half the length, and it's an okay trilogy, and it's all public domain. Those stories are all public domain. You can find them on the internet for free. They're basically everywhere because they're free. So what I did was I slapped the 3 of them together and posted it on Amazon. So it's the Matt Sterling trilogy. There's a bit more work involved in that, but that's basically what I did. I'm surprised nobody else published them as a trilogy, just in one complete volume, because her other public domain books were all, published by various companies. So like there are 8 Penny Parker books, which I think are public domain, and so we've got a bunch of companies that post this like, here's the 8 mystery pack, or 4 mysteries, or 3 mysteries, or however many. So, all these public domain stories, just, you'll find a lot of companies just trying to get money by publishing them, because they don't have to pay anything, they don't have to pay any royalties. So, yeah. So, if you're interested in the Matt Sterling trilogy, I could post my reviews for those books too. I'll plan to post my reviews for them someday, but you can buy the trilogy on Amazon. Get me a little less than $2. That's how much I'm going to get for each book sale. You know what? Doesn't matter to me. That's not a lot of money because it's low-hanging fruit. I basically had to do not too much in order to get this book published because it's public domain. I don't know if you could hear that, but it sounds like the police. I guess they're telling me it's time for me to wrap up this video. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next month. And I'm looking forward to seeing which book series you all have picked for me to read.